Phetchaburi is just a little over an hour away by motorcycle. But everything you experience along the way feels like a city made of layers. One layer is a quiet simplicity of the morning market. Soft conversations, the smell of food made the same way for decades. Another layer is an ancient art, temples and old towns. Murals and architecture that explains the place better than any travel guide ever could. This scene is telling about Mala, Lord of Illusions. And then you reach a cave where natural light pours down perfectly through the ceiling. It feels like nature built the stage and humans simply added faith. All of this exists in one province. I'll take you through every layer of Phetchaburi on a motorcycle.
Hi everyone, we are heading to Phetchaburi. Yeah, simple as that. And you know, the weather is cool and honestly, I don't really know what to say yet. Yeah, just go. This is my first time to go to this province, by the way.
Which is the best, guy? Which is the best? This one
It's about
is 1000R and this one Ninja 300. The owner is him. It look like improper at all. Like you see the body.
Like I'm bigger than a bike.
Yeah, I'm not body shaming, but you
You are
have to
body
add
shaming.
this one.
Shaming.
This one is
Already.
the weight of the motorcycle
It's
is more than
twice,
only like
twice
closely
his
to be.
hit weight, right?
no, not twice. Actually, he's 130.
Yeah.
130 and this,
And this
one
one
is
is
under,
almost 100.
under 200,
It's
No,
actually like
180.
100 and 70.
180,
70.
70 perhaps.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
almost hit
make
the
me
same
make
weight.
me surprised because this one is like the same weight as this, which is like
Yeah, about the weight, right?
4 or 5 times more
Yeah.
horses. No, I'm not buff. I'm not
And you
buff.
know, like when we ride on the highway, and he says it's like the RPM, what do you know?
RPM,
The
yeah.
RPM,
per minute.
the ramp is very high. And
It's general, I think.
He's afraid because like about the heat and all the
Because
things.
they don't get trouble when we go for a trip once.
Yeah, once.
Right. We
Yeah.
have to like push it for start. In your mind, the achievement, right? The
Yeah.
achievement is on the way. If you come here in Thailand and you go to like the island or northern or southern part, they're gonna
You
make
got
it for
all that
high.
one to rent.
The morning market is where you really see the soul of Phetchaburi. This province has something very unique, plum sugar. Because of that, many dishes here have a soft, mellow sweetness you don't find anywhere else, even when it's technically the same dish. And most of these shops have been around for decades. And you know, what really stood out to me is that this isn't a market built for tourists. This is where locals actually start their day. People walk fast, shops are simple, everything has a reason, roots, history, and purpose. It's about everyday life completely unfiltered. And if you want to go deeper into this market, I made a separate episode just for that, and don't forget to check it out. we burn like in our cremation. We burn the body, and what it is inside is only ashes, like a skeleton, only a few amount portion, not like actual body. You might be like so like goosebump because like if you walk past it and you just remind my words and you just think here actual body of people who are died, not that way. Here decorated with mosaic tiles. No offense, no offense. Like I'm just scared all the guys will following me up back to Bangkok. No. Here, I bring you guys to here, the biggest one in this temple. He like donate a lot and also like have staircase to bring you guys up there. Maybe like 4 relatives come here to worship annually. And this one that I told like it's purely of respect. You can see it in the traditional ordination hall. The soft curved base and classic proportions typical of Ayutthaya craftsmanship. And inside, the murals were painted using mineral pigments, browns and earth tones, which tells us these were local Phetchaburi artisans, not royal court painters. The murals cover important themes. Mara tempting the Buddha, interestingly placed behind the main Buddha image instead of the front. Buddhist Hindu cosmology, Mount Meru, the surrounding realms, and the heavenly planes. And if you asking me which scenes I love the most is here. Here. The story of enlightenment of Lord Buddha. The story simply tell Mala, Lord of illusions. These monsters and demons are not real creatures, but they actually represent human desires and temptations, greed, anger, and ignorance. Yeah. Buddha conquers them nothing by fighting, but by calmness and wisdom. In like Ayutthaya period, and the one thing that I just noticed that actually I came here because I just want to see like that teacher who are swimming in the canal's toe, the painting of King Louis XIV in their mocking painting here. You see it? Because like the story he told me, hidden story you gonna never saw it anywhere else or any site. The story tells about like when King Louis sent envoys to Ayutthaya, he asking for the King Narai the Great, to change the religion to Christianity, but he declined. So he asking for like white elephants, but King Narai the Great told, yeah, I can send you, but you could send the haze to here. Because like our king don't want our white elephant to be starving to death. What God isn't talked about much, but most visitors to Phetchaburi head straight to Khao Luang Cave or Khao Luang Parish. We were lucky to meet the entire teacher by the Phetchaburi leper. Without him, I wouldn't have learned the hidden stories, like how Thai artists suddenly caricatured King Louis XIV of France, during the era when King Narai was precious to convert to Christianity, or the story of white elephants being requested at a royal tributes. If you want to understand belief systems and art and late Ayutthaya Thailand in one place, this temple quietly holds its own. Khao Luang Cave is the largest and most important limestone cave in Phetchaburi. It was formed over millions of years by underground water erosion, creating multiple chambers connected deep inside the mountain. The most iconic feature is the natural skylight. Parts of the cave ceiling collapsed long ago, allowing sunlight to shine straight down. And on a clear afternoons, the light hits the cave floor like a natural spotlight, something very few caves in Thailand can offer.
Batman cave.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
But the scent, I just smell like some earthy. My legs are aching now, like instantly, I know.
Why? It's just 50 steps.
It's a 50 step, but that is not the point. I just thought I do something improper. Yeah. You know what? Like, it's a personal belief. Maybe like I'm like talk something bullshit, like from the previous place. How rich you are? Like for example, that's kind of like small, no offense, but it's obviously small, right? Yeah. It means like you are donate a little bit.
From the what God, right?
Yeah. You know what? I surprised because I've never get cramp before. Yeah.
You kind of like sportman, as
Yeah.
I know you. Do a lot of extreme activity.
Yeah, like cardio, like play badminton, whatever. But after like just a little step, I came down.
Even
And
old
start
man can step down with no
aching.
clamp. They come to use to punish.
Yeah, punishment.
For punishment.
So scared. Yeah, it's kind of like supernatural. Looking back in the studio, it's kind of funny, but on site, not funny at all. Up there is stunning natural backdrop with, I would say like, what you say is totally wrong, not God way.
God ray.
Yeah, not God way. We are Buddhist religion. We could simply say Lord Buddha way.
Lay.
Yeah. We start mocking. We cannot like stop mocking.
Mr. Collectness, everything must be call-like.
Inside, there are countless Buddha images. This cave has been used as a sacred Buddhist site since the Ayutthaya era. You can still see candle marks on the rocks, small stupas, and classic Ayutthaya style Buddha statues. Truth be told, the first thing you notice when you enter is the temperature. It's noticeably cooler, the smell of moisture, and the silence. It's easy to understand why this cave has used for meditation for centuries. Another thing many people don't know, the light here changes throughout the day. In the morning, it's warm and golden, and closer to noon it becomes sharper and wider. The cave never looks the same twice, which is exactly why photographers wait patiently for just a few perfect minutes.